Is there anybody you would trade places with for a day?
No, I like my life. I got a wife and 2 kids, and I wouldn't trade them for anybody. My name is Dustin Edin. I am a field service engineer level 2, and I work for Tokyo Electron. I'm on the modification team for one of their tool sets, and Tokyo Electron has many different machine types that are all used to make computer chips. I work on one of those machine types, and I do modifications on them, upgrades or downgrades. So the customer will tell us that they want to upgrade a machine, they will order the parts, and then we get the parts and take off the old stuff and install the new stuff. And they're the customer's machines, so we have to be careful with them, but we are the subject matter experts for those machines, and so we do the upgrades on them. I grew up in the Mid-Willamette Valley here in Oregon, around the Salem area. It was a pretty good upbringing. Don't really have any complaints about it. But the school I went to was really good. I enjoyed learning. Other subjects more than others. I really enjoyed history, ethics, and some of the more thought-provoking stuff. Math and probably chemistry were my 2 least favorites, which is funny because most of the stuff that I work with has to do with chemicals and gases. But luckily, I don't have to deal with the scientific side of it. I just deal with the technical side of things. So, I don't really need to understand how the chemicals work. I just need to know what they are and how to avoid being hurt by them. I was in the Oregon Army National Guard. I enlisted at 19. I thought it was a good idea. I wanted the experience. I had a lot of family, my dad, my grandpa. They were all prior military, and I kind of wanted to be involved in that. With the Guard, you're in the military, but your primary job is your civilian job. I was always in a civilian job. I just did military service on top of that. I actually got a call from one of the contractors that TEL uses. They actually called me and said, hey, we have this job. It's a travel job. Would you like to do it? And at the time, I was working at a call center doing customer service. It kind of just fell in my lap, but that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't had the military experience and the other jobs that I've done. I've used every piece of work experience that I have, including the military, in this job. All of the core values that you learn, all the core skills that you learn in the military contribute to everything in this industry. The customer and the companies that work in this industry like veterans for those reasons. Our day-to-day is we get to work, and currently we're doing a morning meeting where we all get together, talk about what teams have what tasks for the day. We will go to our tool, do our work. On modification team, we're typically on a tool for anywhere from a couple weeks to a couple months. It just depends on how long the modification takes. At the end of the day, we have another meeting with our night shift. With these tools, there's lots of data you have to keep track of. So we fill out the paperwork, send it all out in an email, and then the night shift will take over. Being technically minded and being able to learn are probably the 2 biggest things that will benefit you in this industry. It's not backbreaking work, but you do have to work hard. Most of it is hands-on, small technical things rather than, slinging bags of concrete or installing drywall. With this job being a very technical heavy job, it's beneficial to have some type of technical knowledge, or at least be able to learn how to do technical things. It's a lot of reading schematics or reading procedures. They give us the tools that we need to do the job, so you're never really unsure of what to do, but you still have to have a basic knowledge of technical things. There's a lot of small details that you have to pay attention to, but it challenges you. I feel that if you're not challenged in what you do, then you shouldn't be doing it. I enjoy sharing my experiences, and thanks for taking the time to listen.